where do you see the future of data science as a domain is going? And you're telling me in your community, people are cracking 45 days to 2-3 offers. Like, what is the process? Like, why did it happen?
I think video was my top my list, and also LinkedIn optimization.
So once you started within the last 40 days, how many number of jobs applied? How many number of total interviews given?
Yes.
How many ghosted? How many offer letters? Just give the math.
The first call I received is from EY. Till you get a rejection message, you are not rejected yet.
How do you decide your own worth of your CPC?
So yes, I also went through those struggles at the initial part. Yes.
Correct.
And as you always say, it is not the company who's selecting me. It is me who's going to select the company.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
If you can summarize the whole 40-45 days of coaching experience with me.
First thing is Gireesh. The second one would be consistency. And third one is process.
Hello guys, welcome back to one more podcast and Grow with Gireesh podcast. I think again we are back with one more success story and an inspiring story today. So in this today's podcast, we're going to meet a person who has 2.9 years of experience as a data analyst, worked with a little bit of mid-size, very small startups before in the initial parts of his career. Even though he started his career with an MNC, then he moved to a very initial startup to understand us all the technical knowledge and everything. And there, from working on that organization, then he left the organization, he took a small break and he restarted his job search journey. And that's when I met him. And he went from approximately getting a 145% hike in less than 40 days with 2 offer letters, which is going to be pretty amazing. And right now, the best part is he has done it very quickly. So let's understand in this whole podcast what exactly is the major challenge he has faced, what exactly is the beliefs or myths he has to break to get this offer letters, and what exactly are the inputs that he has to provide for you people to achieve the same kind of results. So today we have Anthony Raj with us from Chennai, who's a data analyst, and I hope you get a lot of insights from this podcast. So welcome Anthony to the podcast.
Thank you, Gireesh. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for having me here. And it all started here. Like I came to after watching a podcast.
Okay.
So I'm very glad to be here. I never thought I would be here, but
okay. So you watched the podcast and finally you're doing the podcast.
Yes.
Okay.
Life is a circle, yeah.
That's a good feeling for me also. Chalo. With that being said, Anthony, so first of all, just wanted to ask you, introduce yourself to the viewers. Where are you from? What's your background and what exactly you're currently up to?
So I'm a BCA graduate. I'm basically from Chennai. So I have nearly 2.9 years of experience. It's almost 3 years. I've worked in already you said, I've worked in big MNC. Then I went to a startup.
Okay.
Yes. Maybe fortunately I was put up into data analytics because during my college days I'm not aware of this analytics field. But later, fortunately, in TCS, I was put into the data domain. From there on, I'm into this data analytics. So I think I should thank TCS, the first MNC. Yes. And then next, I went to upgrade a startup and then to Optum. So the graph has been increasing in growth wise.
Okay.
Yeah, but in salary wise, yes, it is very steep.
Okay.
And also yes.
Okay. So basically, you have changed multiple organizations. You worked with an MNC, you worked with startup, then you also this, right? So that's a good part. I'll talk about the CTC part later, but let's talk about the domain. So you said, fortunately, I've kept on data domain, right? And I think you are the fourth person I'm taking the podcast this week on the data analytics success story, right? So just wanted to highlight, want you to shed your light on this point of what is this AI, ML, machine learning, data science, data, why everybody's running behind this, and what do you see? What motivated you to pursue the career in data analytics? Question. And second question is, where do you see the future of data science as a domain is growing?
Yes. So actually, data science, why it is actually going on. I don't think data science is the future. Data science is actually happening now. All this ML, all this AI, it's actually happening now. So I'm very glad I'm into this now. Because since the future is before earlier the data was not as important as it is now.
Correct.
People are not relying too much on data earlier, but for the past 3 to 4 years I think this data has been very vital to every business.
Mm,
Let's start from every startup. They are relying on data to
mhm.
gain insights, to plan strategies, how to increase their sales or whatever it might be on
Correct.
their business side.
Correct.
So I think one should pursue a career in data science, because since it is not the booming technology, it's
Right.
already in place. Like,
Mm,
yeah, people have started using data. Like you take every company, even a small startup,
mm,
they need data. They are using data,
mm,
to, let's say, like for customer segmentation,
mhm,
or like to attract like which type of audience, to target audiences. All these people like use data for it.
mhm, mhm.
So I think like, data sets has been vital now, and future of, as already said, like data science is not the future. It is currently happening,
Okay.
and I think one has to pursue a career in data science, to be like I think learning keeps you growing.
Mhm, mhm.
You must learn data science since it is actually happening now, and it is the most sought job
Mm.
for this century. Yeah.
So my question is it that only tech, like, a lot of people have, you come from a non-BTech background, right? So, but still
Yeah.
you're able to, like, get into the data domain, do some good work and everything. So people who have this misconception, no, I'm not from a BTech background. I've not done data science as or a specialization in my BTech.
Especially,
So can I get into the data science domain? So what is your suggestion for those kind of people?
I don't think degree actually plays a role in this. Whatever career you take, I don't think degree plays a vital role now. It's in the past. No, it's in the past.
Okay.
Now, no, even like I know people know who are from mechanical engineering, or like currently working in a data analytics field, let's say data science field. So I don't think degree will be an like a hurdle for you to pursue a career in data science domain.
Okay. Makes
Only
sense.
skills matter. Yeah.
So basically you're saying skills make you rich, not need.
Yes, yes. Even the recruiters, are not saying a degree. Like even when they call you like for the first round, no, they will ask you like, why do you want to pursue a career here? Like they only see the projects and see
Yeah.
what you did in the gap.
Got
Like
it.
you will be, if you haven't career gap, like what you did. Did you do relevant projects? So
Hmm.
that actually matters. Yes.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Now let me address to the basic point of this question, right? So I think, from my understanding, you have the very good technical skills, right? So my
Yeah.
question is, why did you go from an MNC to a startup?
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
what made, I think, how many months you have worked in startup? How many years you have worked in startup?
It was already like 1.2, nearly 2 years. Yeah.
Really?
1.5. Yeah.
So
1.5. Yeah.
approximately 2 years in a
Yeah.
startup, right? So, and everybody was to go to bigger companies and everything. So I'm very curious about why transition from an MNC to startup. And second question is, why stay there for 2 years? Is it an advantage or a disadvantage? Just elaborate on that.
I think as an early professional, I think working in a startup is an advantage to you,
Okay.
because like you will be able to work in a fast-paced environment. Rather, you work in an MNC, I don't think I did not get that exposure. Like
Oh,
the team is big, no, so like there were not so many challenging projects.
mhm.
Nothing on the no
Yeah,
negative
I
side, but still, yeah, the startups, no, it's a small team. No,
can.
you got to do from A to Z, no, everything you must do.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll get more exposure on the technologies. You'll be able to work on various perspective. Like you'll be starting from data. Like let's say like if you work in an MNC, there's a different domain, like different team for data engineering. But when you go to startup,
You have to
no
do
data anything. You have to from A to Z. It is your burden. So you have to take the challenge up. So I it actually made me really like what to say, like it increased my skills,
it.
like it stabilized me, like it made me involved into projects which are very challenging, which I think I did not get that exposure in an MNC. So and that is the reason why I stayed for 2 long years in a startup. I don't think it's a disadvantage, no, because I think this stage, where you can learn skills. So
Mm.
that is really important, because no, as you said, no degree is not an hurdle anymore. It's the skills what you want. Yeah.
Correct.
So
But the major popular argument which people say is, Girish, I'm working this hard, doing multiple stuff, multiple handling, like you said, like multitasking and everything, but I'm
mhm,
getting paid in pennies. So, as an
mhm,
early career professional, which I'm highlighting the early career professional, what
mhm,
would one should focus on? Developing a more skill set. If a job is providing a more skills or more exposure,
mhm,
and less
mhm,
CTC, or one more job in the initial stages of career where it has a very good salary, but you're given a
mhm,
limited access because everything is structured and you don't have the go
mhm.
on your way. So
Yeah.
what do you suggest? This or this option?
I think it changes from person to person.
Hmm.
It's how what it's like what they want. So
Hmm.
to me, like I did not opt for the higher package. I opted for the skills.
Got it.
At the early stages, yes, I thought, see, this is the age where I can, develop my skills. Once I develop my skills, after 3 4 years,
You
I
will.
can settle. Yeah, I can settle for like a good package, and also like if I can switch to a MNC,
Hmm.
where I can, settle. No,
Okay.
once the skills are developed,
Hmm.
you can get a job anywhere. So I think you must go for the skills pay. Yeah.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Absolutely. Got it. So, because the reason is this is a very important
Mhm.
question you will have and everything. Okay. Now let's
Mhm.
talk about, after you resigned from your startup, like, which you wanted to go to and change the room. Now you got the skills. Now you're sorted.
Mhm.
Okay. My skill set is sorted. Now I can go for the better jobs where my
Mhm.
skill is also utilized and also getting paid properly, right? So tell me, like, when you took that break, I think you have a break of 1 month where you tried everything by
Yeah.
yourself. You are trying your job.
Yes. Yes.
So
Yes.
tell me, how does the job search used to look like before you cracked
So
everything? What is the process
yes.
you follow?
Yes. So once I left my previous organization, so what I did was like rest of us, what I did was when I see a job, hit the apply icon, like apply button, through the resume which I had, like one resume for every job.
Correct.
And I rarely received calls.
Hmm.
Maybe for a month I would have applied around 200 jobs, 180, 200 jobs,
My God.
maybe one or two calls, only that.
Okay.
So I think what was missing is the process was missing. Actually, the system what which I was following by myself, I think
Hmm.
that didn't work. And people say that job market is tough. People say it is
Hmm.
very like you cannot get job easily. That,
Hmm.
but I don't think that is actually true. I think with the right system, with the right process and the guidance, I think you can get it.
Great. Great. Now let's elaborate on the process, right? So when you say that you
Mhm.
applied 200 jobs and got two calls, right? What do you think
Yeah.
is the major problem you feel that, Girish, I think this is what the major mistakes I've done? Because it's the same Anthony Raj, same like no same skill sets, right? What is something which is missing that time?
Mhm. Yes. So it's the system. Like it's a system which I like previously, like I do not have any system.
Hmm.
As I already mentioned, no,
Hmm.
when I see a job post, I just hit apply. That's it.
Uh-huh.
Like no resume customization, like nothing. I just used to apply. So I think there was not a defined system. And also like the steps which I took actually is like first, build a system,
Hmm.
rebuild it, work on the resume, because I think resume shortlisting is the major drawback which I had.
Yes.
See, once the resume is shortlisted, okay, then it's a technical skill which is going to matter a lot. So I
Correct.
think resume shortlisting was a big challenge to me.
Hmm.
And yeah, that is what I think it is sorted now. Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Makes sense. Right. So so just wanted to understand. Okay, after you gone through all these things, you understood that okay, it's not working for me. So then, how did you discover me, and what is the process that led to make a decision? Okay, that hey, I know I have a lot of technical skills, but I'm not
Mhm,
expertise in this process.
mhm,
Let me
mhm.
take some help. So, what is that situation that you decided that okay, let's go for a help, let's go for a career coach or something like that? What's the journey been?
Yes. So basically, Gireesh, like what I thought is like I know I have the skills,
Mm,
but I realized that I'm missing something. There
mm,
is something missing that is not actually getting calls from the recruiter. So I understood. So like I already said, like I was surfing through YouTube,
mhm,
just watching some tutorials like that.
mhm,
And that is when I came across a podcast,
mhm,
which is actually a data analyst podcast with you.
mhm, mhm.
So, and that is how I came to know about you. And then I went through your LinkedIn.
Correct.
So and also the other YouTube podcasts, like what you went to, like, and also like I came to know, okay, this guy has some system in it. This
Mm,
guy, like, also he has results. So I went through your website also, like where you have mentioned like what is the percentage, of results you have actually,
mm, mm.
helped people.
Got it.
So, and that is how I came to you. Yeah. I still remember the first thing I told you, like when I joined the call, is like, see, I'm not even getting calls. Like,
Yes.
and also the resume is not even getting shortlisted. I don't know like what to do.
Correct.
So as I already said, like yes, the challenge was resume shortlisting.
Got it. Got it. Now, let's talk about the aftermath, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, when you started with me, first thing is we worked on your resume and everything, right?
Yeah.
But I think we did multiple stuff after that, which is very important because getting resume shortlisted is the first part of the core. You get a call,
Yes.
you go perform the technical interviews. But
Mhm.
most people ask me this question who are seeing this podcast, Girish, see, I'm not even getting one offer. And you're
Mhm.
telling me in your community, people are cracking 45 days to 2, 3 offers. Like, what is the process? Like, why it is
Mhm.
happening? So it's not about only the resume, we are doing other stuff as well. So
Yes.
if you can summarize, Girish, these are the top three things which
Mhm.
I've actually implemented
Mhm.
practically from your system, which has helped me to land the 2, 3 offers. If you want to highlight the top three scenarios, you can just put a light on that.
Yeah, sure. I think video resume tops my list,
Oh, okay.
which most people don't do. I
Yes.
think video resume tops my list, and also LinkedIn optimization.
Mm,
And also I think it's the like major part,
mm,
because no, I was applying through LinkedIn's. I think LinkedIn optimization played a major role, and also like video resume when I reached out to recruiters,
mhm,
video resume played a major part. Like see,
mm,
I think there are so many people who will apply to jobs, but
mm.
what makes you stand out is very important.
Correct.
They will see only they will make take around like 5 seconds to go through your message,
Yes.
so they will not have so much of time. So just know that video resume thing, like when I just send them the video resume, they will just go through the video and they'll get to know. It is also new
Yes.
thing, like which not most people do. So
Correct.
I think video resume was an important part
Great.
of
Great.
the process. And also like it's not only about the process, I think it's the consistency which matters. See,
Mm,
when you start a process, some people will do it for 10 days, 15 days, 20 days.
mm.
Nobody. It's not going to happen at all. It's consistency matters. See, from
Correct.
day one till the day, like till the day I got job, I think I stay awake till 2 p.m. 2 a.m. 1:30 2 a.m. because I once after 15 days, no, I've been into this LinkedIn. I came to know that people post jobs post 11:30. Like more jobs were posted post 11:30. Maybe it is because HR gets free at that time, the recruiters gets free at that time, all these things. And
Mm,
also, I would reach out to recruiters,
mm.
in the LinkedIn. I'll just post a message in IT so that like when they wake up and when get to know LinkedIn, the
First thing
first message would
is
be my message initially. Yeah.
great.
So the process and the consistency actually matters. Yeah,
Got it.
consistency actually matters.
Let's talk about consistency because this is my most important favorite topic, right? The
Yeah.
people who
Yes.
come into my career coaching who crack results faster, comparatively
Mhm.
when compared to other people, have the only one
Yes.
common criteria is consistency.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm.
No, okay. What do you feel? What do you tell to people who's like, no, Girish, I'm like, no, I got interview call today. I gave the first round of interview, second round of interview, but HR is not answering my call. They're ghosting me for 1 month, 2 months. So
Mhm.
I want to talk about after you started with me. Before you started with me, you applied for 200 jobs. You got 2, 3 calls.
Yeah.
I think hardly you gave
Yeah.
1 interviews. So once you
Mhm.
started with me in the last 40 days, how many number of jobs applied? How many number of
Mhm.
total interviews given?
Yes.
How many ghosted? How many offer letters? Just give the math.
Yes. So like once I joined you, I think I would have applied to maybe 120 to 130 jobs.
Great.
Yes. From which I actually got interview calls around 12 to 13 interview calls,
Oh,
which certain calls like which rejected from my side, no, due
mm.
to
We got on the same
various reasons.
locations and
Yeah,
all.
CDC, various reasons. And yes, like the first call I received is from EY.
Mm.
After a long gap, the first call I received from is EY. And that EY actually boosted my confidence very much. I
Yes.
also like, yes. So the total interviews I gave is actually around 5 to 6 interviews, which I have given,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
from which I have no rejected in two of the interviews and four interviews. Like, yeah, I have been shortlisted in the four interviews,
Okay.
and still Swiggy EY is in the pipeline.
Still in the pipeline.
And yeah, still in the pipeline. They have not responded yet.
Okay, great.
Yes, given certain rounds of interviews and not responded yet. Yeah,
Okay. Out of that, you got
and
letters, right?
yeah, yes, yes. Three offers, which one we rejected, and the other two, yeah,
Okay,
we
good.
have, yeah.
Good number, good number. So now my question is, let's address this whole concept of ghosting by the recruiters because it's a major problem
Mhm.
which kills the
Mhm.
consistency of people. Because you said na consistency.
Yes.
Because you see, you also got rejected. You also
Mhm.
got
Yeah.
like you applied for one. You also got like 12
Yes.
some calls. In that, you have just
Yes.
given
Yes.
5 interviews.
Mhm.
But this rejection happened with you, ghosting happened with you, and you got two offer
Mhm.
letters. Still, EY is in the
Yeah.
pending, Swiggy is in the pending.
Yes. Yes.
So what do you wanted to tell the reality of this HR ghosting and this hiring
Mhm.
process, which will
Mhm.
make the people understand why? This is the reality and how you have to approach it. Just I want to
Yes.
talk about that.
See, the basic thing which I did was like once the interview gets over,
Mhm.
reach out to them with a follow-up message. Tell
Yes.
them, yes, I'm still very interested. No, see, the follow-up message actually works.
Yes.
See, as I told, like EY and Swiggy is still pending, still
Mm,
in the pipeline, but
mm.
still I reach out to them for with a follow-up message, stating, see, I'm still here, waiting for a reply. So I think follow-up message plays a vital role, and also yes, ghosting is, I would not say it is there.
Mm,
Actually, it's a 50-50.
mm, mm.
So these people know certain companies know will come back to you when they need you.
Yes.
They see you can give 3 rounds of interview, 2 rounds of whatever.
Mhm,
But
mhm.
even if you have performed very well, they will not come back to you like when they don't need. They'll come back to you only when they need.
Correct. So
So
basically,
I think
you should not take it
that's
personally.
the real.
What you're saying, right? You should not take it
Yes, yes,
personally and
yes,
it should not affect you. They are not rejecting you. They're not calling you back. It's a process.
yes, yes, yes,
And I think,
yes. What?
I think if you remember, I keep telling you, more options, less problems.
Yes, yes. And also like till you get a rejection message, you are not rejected yet. So keep following on. They will come back. They will take time. It will
Yes.
see
Yes.
they will take time around even 1 month also.
Yep.
So
Yep.
you must keep following up. Yeah,
So I think
that's
the
it.
two major important points you said is follow up until you
Yeah.
don't get a rejection mail, you're not get rejected. You're not actually rejected,
Yes.
and they'll only
Yes.
get back when they need. So
Yes.
in this meantime, it's
Definitely.
better to create more options. So you PTO
Yes.
basically.
Yes. You're getting an experience also from the interviews. Yeah. So that's an add-on, right? Yeah.
Good, good, good. Now, let's talk about the final two, 3 points which I want to talk about, right?
Sure.
So we already discussed about the future of data science and everything, right?
Mhm.
So if you can highlight me, right? So a lot of people have this misconception that Gireesh, everything is available on YouTube, no? Instagram is there. I can go to YouTube and type how to build ATS resume. I'll get 10 videos. If I
Mhm.
go and prepare like how to do salary negotiation, I'll get 10, 15 videos. Then why the hell today shake a help of a career coach? So I can do
Mhm.
everything on my own. Maybe I'll get it. It's not
Mhm. Yes.
necessary that I have to take some, right? So what do you
Yes.
suggest people like who will say like I will do everything on myself? Let's
Mhm.
see. Then maybe I'll consider taking help. So what do you suggest the ideal way of approach according to your experience? Because you have tried both.
Yes.
What's your take on it?
See, yes, there are so many videos in the YouTube. Yeah, now since the AI is evolving, you can get a resume from them. They kind of help you to get a resume. But why I would suggest people to get a career coach, join you or any other career coach is, see, you need a system. I know you see people can get a job even if I didn't join, I will get a job.
Get a job
But
definitely.
when would I get a job? And with what hike would I get a job? So that actually matters. Do you want to stay in the same lane, or you want the graph to be getting high? So I think that's the point, like where you need a career coach, who actually gives you guidance
Mm.
and also valid points. It's not just the points or some
It's
documentation
not
which have been
information basic.
written.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's a result oriented information.
Got it.
This guy has some results, this guy has a system, so just follow it and you'll get the results. So I think that is very important.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Now, let me address the most important question people ask me.
Mhm. Mhm.
Fish 5 offers, 250% hike. 45 days, how will you get 140%? Because HR is telling me my maximum CTC according to the market standard is 40%.
Mhm.
So what is that jugad you are doing? Which
Mhm.
Andini can go from a package to a 140% hike? Like how will it
Mhm.
work? Because according to the market, according to all the platforms, people are not paying that. So tell me,
Mhm. Yeah.
according to your understanding, how do you decide your own worth of your CTC? And do you think like, no, okay, what have you done
Mhm.
to get that 140% hike in your career? How did you actually convince the HR? What is the
Mhm.
process you followed that, hey, I'm worth this, you can pay me this? Tell
Yes.
me that.
So yes, I also went through those struggles at the
Mhm,
initial part. Yes,
mhm.
every company, which, even after getting shortlisted, company offered, see, I can give you 20 or to 30% hike, like
Yes.
a standard hike. Yes, I've also went through those situations. Yes, but I don't think that is true. See, companies can offer you a big hike. It's totally on how you negotiate it. If you
Mm,
settle for what they say, then you'll get the standard hike only. But you must have those negotiation skills. which I think I learned it from you. The points. I think this is where the career guidance is really important, comes into play. See,
Yes. Yes.
if basically, let me say, like since I've went through both these situations, let's say if I have to negotiate with an HR before,
Correct. Correct.
okay, if the HR says you have the, oh great, I'm getting a 30% hike, great, that's the industry standards. I'm
Yes.
fine, I'm settled. Okay,
Yes.
done. But that's not the case. When after joining you, like I know, okay, that's not the case, and that is not true. People
Mhm.
are ready to offer. It's just about the negotiations. So like how much you negotiate and how much you brand yourself. No, you
Yes.
tell the employee like, see, this is what I can give you.
Correct.
And
Correct.
as you always say, it is not the company who's selecting me. It is me who's going to select the company. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
I think that's a very vital point. Like you should keep that in mind. Yeah, you are selecting the company. The company does not need you. You need the company. Like
And
see,
mindset
it's
shift.
yeah, mindset should be yes,
Mhm.
exactly.
Mhm. Got it. Got it. So, and I think we have also took a lot of mock calls on salary negotiation
Yes,
with the
yes, yes,
different scenarios we have gone through and everything that it has actually.
yes,
Yes. Super. Super. I think two highlight points which you said. It's not that you are selecting company selecting you. You are selecting them. See, guys,
yeah,
I always tell that you select the company. You have the right to select a company because you're going to give them a lot of value.
yes.
So just that, how are you presenting it? Great, great, great part. Cool. With that being said, last two questions I want to wind up is right. So now, as you have reached out your 140% hike, which is a pretty good hike, I would suggest. Okay, and I think you have already started. I think you have joined as well. You have joined the organization.
Yes, yes. I joined.
Okay, great, super. So now next point is, what's your next 2, 3, at least 3 year plans? I don't ask 5 year plans; it's a long term. What's your next
Mhm,
3 year plan? What is in terms of your roles in your position,
mhm.
in terms of the CTC hike, what you're looking? What exactly is your plans for the next couple of years?
Yeah, the next 3 years. No, I'm looking for a leadership role.
Mhm.
I think that's where I want to pursue because in the past experience also I've led a team, so I had experiences and also I've really enjoyed like how the people bring their leadership qualities into team to boost the efficiency of the team, increase the productivity.
Mhm.
And I think so in the next 3 years, like I'm looking to be in a position where like I would lead a team. So
Mhm.
that's my 3 years goal.
Great, great.
In, in
So,
terms of
mhm.
in terms of financial growth,
Yeah, obviously,
yes,
now you're
yeah.
at 140% hike. Now, where do you want to go? Product
Yeah,
based
yeah.
company, which company, which hike?
Yeah, so in terms of yeah, I'm looking for a decent like not nothing planned yet, but the only plan is like I in the next 3 years, no, I have to be in a leadership role. That's the plan.
Now you already know how to negotiate better. So
Yeah, but still no, after 3 years I'll rejoin you again in
definitely,
3 years.
that everything will change every fast.
Yeah. Because yeah, the system will change at that time, right?
Great,
Yes.
great, great. So before we wind up, just wanted to ask you one question, right?
Yes.
If you can summarize the whole 40, 45 days of coaching experience with me in 3 words, how do you describe it?
Yes. First thing is Gireesh. The second one would be consistency.
Okay.
And third one is process. I think these three are very important. Like, see, it's not about like you cannot do it. You can do it, but the amount of days it will take for you to achieve this. No, 140% hike, 145% hike, it's a big thing. It's a big thing to me. No, I never thought I would be in this situation. See, before like I used to reach out to recruiters, but no recruiter actually replied me in LinkedIn.
Mm,
But now, like, I got referrals from PepsiCo, Northwest City Groups, all these,
right.
like, they're not like a mid-level employees.
Mm.
I got replies like referrals from a vice president of Northwest Group, see PepsiCo employee, senior manager, like from PepsiCo. So all these things happen because of the career guidance which you gave. So, and that is the reason why I like prioritize Gireesh at the first.
That's what it
See,
is.
that is, yeah, see, it is not about like, y- you cannot do it. It's about how you do it. And like if you need a job with this percent of hike, no, I think you need a guidance. You need some external push. Yeah.
Correct, correct, correct. Great, great. So now, before we wind up, I will summarize my experience of working with you in last 3 words.
Yeah, sure.
I would say yes, of course, Anthony. Second would be same consistency, and
Mhm.
third would be never giving up attitude. Okay. Why Anthony? Because see, I do a lot of I work with a lot of clients and everything, but I think it's a lot of people say that they wanted to get a hike, wanted to work hard, but they don't work hard actually. They just feel that they're working hard. So you are the only person you have been ultra consistent. And second thing is, yeah, I want to add one more, even if it's 3 words. The fourth point is surrender. You surrendered to me without anything, nothing.
Yes.
Nothing, no
Exactly.
questions, no arguments. Girish, you have to do Anthony, you have to do this. Yes. And you have done it in a very your own way. You have innovated,
Mhm.
you have done pretty much stuff. But I think that's I will summarize that as a summarize, surrendering as well. I think it's been great working with you, Anthony. I hope this story inspires everybody who is watching this call. It's been a great journey working with you. Very quick, but very amazing journey I had with you. Okay, I hope you also help other people in your community of data science, data domain, to
Yeah,
get more
sure.
hikes and to help them technical stuff as well. It's great pleasure talking to you. That's it for today's guys. I hope you got a lot of insights from Anthony's podcast. This will inspire for you to take action. So please take action. Start working on your technical skills. Start working on your branding. And I'll see you in the next podcast again with one more success story. Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much, Gireesh.